Welcome, adventurers and dungeon masters. This is the show where I read your next adventure's tarot with Magic the Gathering cards. The deck that I like to use from the Fallout franchise is, believe it or not, Mr. House, President and CEO. I play this deck when I hope one day, this is the deck where I hope one day it'll come online, but it never does. How this is going to work is we're going to place down 5 cards. We're going to use those 5 cards to tell a story. First card determines the hero's objective. The second card determines the challenge or obstacles. The third card determines an NPC that influences the story. The fourth card determines the evil, the big bad evil guy, and then the fifth card determines the reward. And here's to hoping the big bad evil guy is not a land. So first, for our hero's objective, mountain. It's a land. I swear to God, if we get it, I will do this all over again if all we get is lands. But we have some things to work with here. There's a pretty picture. It is a mountain. You know, we can come up with something. Second card is, which is the challenges or obstacles. Anguished unmaking. An interesting photo there, and we do have some text that we might be able to work with. Our third card is the helpful NPC, which we have Jan Jensen, Chaos Crafter. Interesting. Our fourth card is Bronze Guardian. Okay, all right. And then finally the reward, a mountain. I'm going to discard this card, and we're going to draw another one. Bottle Cap Blast. Okay, I think we do have a story here. You know what? Why don't we go ahead and make land a redrawable? Let's get a new objective. I'm so tired of lands. Lands are so hard to work with. I know, that's a skill issue, but Spiteful Banditry. This is from the Lord of the Rings set. But we are going to use this. That's not a land. It is a challenge, but that is what we're going to use for this week's story prompt. For our Spiteful Banditry, this is the objective. You know what? Let's say that the objective is that they have to, the heroes need to resolve a bandit camp issue. There are bandits that are making raids on the local village, and the heroes have been tasked with hunting down the bandits, maybe, or maybe they can find some way to diplomatically resolve the issue. The conflict is that there are bandits in the way. The obstacle here is Anguished Unmaking. I like the name more than the picture here. Like, I like the picture in the context of Fallout Magic the Gathering cards, but I like the name, Anguished Unmaking. I'm going to say that the bandits have come into possession of a weapon that can cause devastating harm. We're going to say it's a magical weapon that can bring about, we want it to be anguish. We could say this is going to be a weapon that can cause devastating damage, maybe bring a character down to half their health points in one go. Now, when presenting this story as an adventure, I do not recommend using this on a player as soon as they enter. Instead, when the players come across the bandits using this weapon, it requires a charge. I would recommend 3 turns, and they will come across this being used on maybe an NPC or maybe another bandit as an example or demonstration, a bandit who didn't properly raid or didn't properly silence the people who asked the adventurers for help. And it will bring them to instantly 0 health points. And I do recommend using that terminology to say that it brought them to instantly to 0 health points, so the players know that this is a very devastating weapon. but it takes 3 turns to recharge, and that'll give the players 3 turns to disable this weapon or to resolve the issue. We do have a helpful NPC, Jan Jansen, Chaos Crafter. What I would do with this is I would make this an NPC as the inventor of the Chaos weapon. Jan Jansen is disappointed with the way the weapon is used. Maybe the weapon was meant as a mining tool. Maybe the weapon is a malfunctioning construction tool, and the inventor was used by the bandits to make this weapon, and he wants the weapon either unmade or used for its proper purposes. So he will be an optional introduction to the story where the players can use his knowledge to find the weak points. Maybe there's 3 different spots where they can attack the weapon indirectly or disable the weapon so that it can't be used at all. However, the weapon, or maybe even each of those components, are being protected by a golem. Sure, it could be a bronze golem or a stone golem, whatever fits your setting, but it is protected by a golem that the players must overcome or surpass. Now remember the 3-turn timer. If you are implementing a golem as a protector, as a fighter, you want to consider what the economy is going to be, the health economy or the time economy that you're implementing is going to be. Maybe the golem is something that the players do not have to destroy to accomplish the goal. Instead, they maybe have their bruiser distract the golem. You have your tank keep the golem distracted, and you send your rogue, because every D&D party always has a rogue for some reason. You send your rogue in to disable the device. After the device is disabled, the players do not need to continue engaging with the Guardian, because golems tend to be dumb creatures. You can have it so that the players leave the vicinity and the golem will just keep protecting the disabled equipment, and they go on to the next piece. And the reward Bottle Cap Blast will be, you could say that it is the blast of the device that is being used by the bandits. That could be its reward. Or you could make it so that the NPC, once you disable it, gives them a special weapon that allows them to do fire damage. I would make a single-use magic item that would have the effective function of a fire blast. And they can use that as kind of like a grenade that they can hurl at some object. The adventure of the, I don't know, we'll just call it the Bad Bandits in the Mines. Take this adventure, use it for your next session. Have fun with it. Modify it, tweak it, move things around. This is meant to be a story prompt to help you, and especially you Dungeon Masters, come up with something new and interesting for your players. Thank you for joining me today. Have a great next session.